Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to the town of Byford. This may not be the best time to come out here because it is 5:10 in the afternoon / evening. So the sun is setting. So hopefully it's not too bright when I'm going this direction with that sun coming down straight at you. While we wait for this traffic, a few facts about Byford. 22 square kilometres is the area of Byford. 38 kilometres southeast of Perth and 8 kilometres south of Armidale. This definitely was a country town. Oh, you son of a bitch. Not all that long ago. I just got myself stuck on a hill like an idiot. I was just playing with the brakes and forgot that if I double press the brakes, I'm on a new scooter, it puts me on a hill climb, so essentially locks up everything. Anyway, where were we? Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. This was a country town. I was looking at a few stats. 2016, this was 14,000 or 15,000 people here. Not that many. But then the growth has been pretty crazy since then. This is actually a train track, which is kind of one of the reasons why we're here. It's now all very much changing down in the south of Perth. So now this way. Whereas right now, it's quiet in this area because the Armidale line is closed, but the Armidale line will extend all the way down here to Byford when it opens up. It's not that far away. I was going to say there was actually a train line here back in the day. Well, it's a train line, always has been, but it's been more for use for regional purposes. But now it's going to be a passenger line. And it was back then as well. It closed in the mid to late 80s. There was a train station. I've just done it again. Keep locking my scooter up. Foolish. Closed in the mid to late 80s. Oh yeah. Just work out what's going on. I can't move. Alright. Closed in the mid to late 80s, and now it's reopening. Obviously, brand new station being built. But the population has made such a drastic change that you definitely would not call this a country town anymore. This is all very new, this whole area here as well. All these salvos and shopping centres on the right side here, the Woolworths, etc. All the servos. This was all bushland back in that 2016 that I'm talking about. There was nothing here at all. So it's completely changed in the last 10 years. And as such, the population has exploded as well. Up around 25, 26,000 now, estimated. Fuck. Far out. Let me stop doing that with my brakes. So it's a big area, 22 square kilometres. But they've only just started realising, I guess you could say, how much of it they can use for housing, etc. And they're definitely starting to build it up now, that's for sure. There's a lot of housing areas around here that used to be farmland that have been bought out to be built on. We've got people I know that people have been trying to buy them out for a long time, but they've just been steadfast. But they're just building around them. So it's very interesting to watch Byford build up the way it is. So there's all these new schools here as well. There's 3 schools, 3 primary schools. There's a couple of colleges which be high schools. This is a Catholic college right next to another secondary college. So it's growing at a rapid rate, and that's such a schooling, and all that's going to keep up with it. We're not going to go all the way down the end because there's not a huge amount down that end. So we'll just kind of do a bit of a square around the area. Go around that 22 square kilometres, but not the entire way, obviously. Pretty much down that right side that we just went through. But it's essentially all housing, all very, very new housing, new area. They all look quite nice. And it was very affordable back here, back 10 years ago as well. I actually lived here 10 years ago with my brother in the very affordable housing. It is no longer, I would say, all that affordable, as with the rest of Western Australia and Perth in general. The cost of living here is skyrocketed. Housing has gone up significantly, so it's just not that easy to buy anymore, and that's in the last 5 years. Footpath closed, great. We'll cross over here. I don't actually have a huge plan for where we're going, what we're doing out here. We're just going to do some laps and see what Byford looks like from the inside. We usually stick to the main roads. But we're going to explore a bit of it more around the innards of Byford. See what it's like. It's still quiet. Like, once you get off that road, that main road, you can see how quiet it is. And like I said, this is all very new. All been built in the last 10 years. It's I said about 5:15 in the afternoon or the evening. 5:25 now. So people are starting to cook. So I'm starting to smell all that yummy food. Nice park there on the left. We are on a bike lane, but we shall get off the bike lane. Oh, this is a very nice area. All brand new, as I said. And I'm not going to say that anymore. Cross with care, cyclists dismount. I think I'll be okay to not dismount. Bit of a weird one, anyway. Alright, so there's a lot of cockatoos over here. Galahs, rather. White ones, pink and greys. A lot. Not entirely sure what's down this end. I think this may be the glades, which would be the edge of Byford, where they're also building up quite a lot. See a lot of new houses going up here. It's some sort of shopping complex. Interesting. We ran out of pathway, so we'll head over that side and have a look. Yeah, Byford the Glades. So this is the Glades. Kind of fancy. I think there's a restaurant here that I've been to as well. Could be wrong. An Indian restaurant, I think. There's Glades Fish and Chips, which is very popular. Wife orders from there when we get Uber Eats occasionally. Okay, This is the restaurant I was looking for. Right on this man-made river or lake. It's very nice. Just gonna go around this restaurant. It's got very nice views, as you can see, with this lake here. It's still open. Yes, very nice. Ooh. No swimming, no diving, keep your dogs on a leash, all the fun stuff. Very nice. The Glades. This is where, when it was starting to get built, the elites of Byford, if you want to call them that, would live in the Glades. All the rich people would be buying up down here. And now everybody's getting in on the act. A lot more housing coming up. Coral Gardens. Just gonna go this way, so why not? This is a pretty cool looking area. There's people's front yards, I reckon. Oh, well, it might be the backyards. Looks like the backyards. Yeah, it must be the backyards, but interesting to have that wide open. People can just walk straight into your backyard. See straight in, no worries. Not sure what this park is, but it's quite pretty. Very nice. Nice place to come and relax. Oh, we just come from there. Don't need to go back down there. It is getting dark, so I'm hoping with this camera that the stabilization stays smooth. It tends to get a little shaky when it gets a bit darker, so hopefully not. If you're seeing this footage, it means that the footage held up okay. If not, then I guess I've re-recorded it. Still a very nice area. It's still large. Like I said, 22 square kilometres, not exactly that small when it's built on top of each other. Plenty of room for a lot of things. I'm gonna beat this car across. Keep finding these little nature reserves and wetlands with the shopping trolleys shoved in them. No matter where you go, where someone calls them chaos and grief. Good to see kids actually out of the house and getting up to no good at parks. Just kidding. All right, head back the way we came. And like I said, I actually don't know where I'm going, to be perfectly honest. So we're just gonna wing it as we go, just to see what Byford's got going for it, and see as much of it as we can before the light runs completely out on us and we have to call it a day. Lots of bikes in here. Yep. Popular park. Not popular for the ones that come off their bikes. Cool basketball court. It's very cool. Yeah, lots to do here. Found another bridge. We're definitely running out of light, so I think we'll just try and see as much of it as we can before we lose that light. So we'll get a bit of a move on. Pretty much what you've seen from down here, down in this new area, is that things are very nice, very family friendly. At the bottom of the Armidale or Byford Hills as well. It's a good view up in that hill. I still stand by the fact that they're a mountain. Oh, upset puppies. Huskies. Oh, one husky. These pathways through the back of the housings. Interesting. It's very different. Not something I'm used to. Don't even know where I'm going to end up, but we'll find out. It's alrighty.
Yeah, Harry Styles was there. I did not believe it.
Okay, so come to pretty much the end of everything that's currently built, and now they're going to start building the other way. That's what they've started doing by the looks of it. So yeah, if you turn right, where I just came out of, there's absolutely nothing down there. It's bush. I'll show you in a second when we turn right here on the other side. You'll see it's just bushland going that direction, and even on the other side of the road here. Nothing. So that's what's next. They're starting to build that way. It's sad to see all this bushland will be gone in no time, but got to keep up with the demands of the population. That's why rent and housing are landing this all-time high, because there is a demand for housing. So yeah, I swear all these signs are trying to kill me. Just keep blocking off me pathways. Ugh. There's an interesting road that goes straight down here. I don't know where to, but let's go down it, because we came that way before. We're gonna check it out. Ooh, really don't like gravel. There's a long, lonely stroll down this road for her. It's a very random piece of road, this one. I'd say it's one of the old roads that they used to use before building all these new ones. It's adjacent to the nice nature reserve just to my right, so pretty cool. All right, where are we now? Looks like we've come to Briggs Park. It's quite random. They clearly don't want cars and things like that coming down here, because they've blocked it off to all cars. All right, so this is where we actually played basketball up until recently. This is the Byford Rec Centre. Well, I don't even know if that's what it's called, but it's what we've called it. There's another school on the left side as well. So there's a game of footy on. Surfing Jarrahdale Community Recreation Centre. Cool. Trying to kill me. Yeah, it looks like a game. This is Briggs Park Precinct. Byford Cricket Club play here, as well as whoever these teams are playing footy. Interesting. They've cut the ground down about 20 metres, 10 metres on each way. So it's 20 metres shorter than a normal ground. At that point, you might as well just play the whole ground. Set up these tiny goals. Only be 20 metres shorter, you might as well just play the whole ground, play the full goals. There's a skate ramp, I guess. It is just there on the right side as well. So again, if we just go to the right here, you're running out of Byford. So it's from here, Byford kind of ends. You got a few more housing up here, and then from there, bushland again. We'll keep going. Just go through this bushland for a bit and see what it used to look like 10 years ago, pretty much through the majority of this area. So all that area that we just went through, it all looked like this. There was nothing here. Oh, no thoroughfare. Well, sorry, but I'm just gonna pop in here and pop out again. There's a village, retirement village. It's pretty cool. Emergency vehicles on the right there, so I guess that's a fire station probably. The local Maggies guarding the bushland. Turner Road now. I don't know where we are, but I think this is Southwest Highway just up here on the left, in front of us. No, it's Soldiers Road. Okay, we're nearly at Southwest Highway, but to our right again, bushland, and that's heading south. So absolutely nothing down there. You'll just keep going until you eventually run into a town, probably about 20 k's away. Pretty much runs adjacent to Southwest Highway, which is on the other side of the train line, which is just on our right hand side. You can just see it. Like I said, that train line goes all the way to Bunbury. It'll be interesting to see, now that they are bringing the Armidale train line to Byford, how long, or if at all, it takes until they start moving it further, going further down the line. So it'd be a good idea. I think they do have a train, like a passenger line that goes there, or a passenger train that goes down there once a week or twice a week, something like that. But it takes so long. Most people you just don't do it. There's no point. It takes far longer than whatever it takes to drive. So good for people that don't drive, obviously, but I don't know that anybody that's gone on it too much, to be honest. That's that what was his name? John Calvin, I believe, primary school on the left. Yep, Byford John Calvin School. Another place where we played basketball. Just some social stuff. We've pretty much covered the new part of Byford now. We're going to come out pretty much where we started over here at the KFC and that 7-Eleven. So we'll tuck it right back on the other side. Check out a bit of the older side of Byford before the sunlight's completely gone on us. It's a shame they've actually blocked off the pathway on the other side, on the left over there where the train line is, because that essentially that train line or that pathway, which now I know where it ends, it's kind of cool, that will go all the way. Well, it just goes all the way, it just keeps going. I don't know how far it goes until it stops, but at least goes to Armidale. So we were able to travel from our house. The pathway is only a very short distance from our house, so we'll be able to travel from our house all the way to Byford on one trip on the scooters. Straight line all the way here, which would be pretty cool. So I look forward to that. This is the Byford Tavern on the right here. Busy tavern, especially on a Friday night. So it is Friday night. I don't know if I've mentioned that or not. So we'll be busy around this area. Our little workers are finished. Oh, now through the drive-through. All right, let's order a beer on the way in. Okay. It's getting pretty dark now, so there's not too much more we can see before we've lost all the light, I think. But see what we can do. At the point we're going right, there's really not much down there. You can go right and then take a left up there and you'll find Kahuna Wildlife Park. It's just not too bad to take the kids to. It used to be just a koala park, but now it's got a fair few other things in there now as well. So that Hungry Jack's in front of us as well is all very new as well. When I lived here 10 years ago, or a little over 10 years ago, there was nothing here at all. There was no tavern, no Hungry Jack's. Even all those shops on the left as well, they weren't here, no IGA. So you had to pretty much go into Armidale to get anything that you wanted. It's actually a lot of traffic here. I actually don't know why I'm turning here, to be honest. Why I'm going straight, rather. Because I think there's pathways on the other side. There might be, actually. But it's going to be even worse, because I can't go up that hill. It's super steep hill, so that's not happening. Yeah, we just find ourselves some more lights. Because I ain't going up that hill, it's super steep. So this is pretty much where we started off. So as you can see, the sun has set. So it's quite dark now. Wait. Still nothing. Wow, hey. Oh, let's go. All right, so there's a bit of pathway here. Not sure what that is in front of us. It looks pretty busy. Homelessness We Care. Okay, cool. Oh, it's a soup kitchen. Oh, I'll tell you what, I've never actually seen one in person. Not something we usually, or I really see all that much in Australia. It's the first time I've ever seen a soup kitchen in person. Church on the right. It's like an old-timey church. Gotta turn this traction control off at some point. I thought having traction control on would be a good idea. But every time I try to take off, I feel the acceleration just stop for a moment. I feel like it's just trying to get traction on the wheels, but nah, don't like it at all. It doesn't really help me. Maybe in the wet, might turn it on, but it's not really helpful for this kind of environment. I didn't think that I actually would be able to get up these hills. I'm a little surprised. So far I've been able to get up the current hill, but it's pretty large, so do you know what? It's just picking up more speed, so it's gonna shut up. This scooter is so powerful. There's no way I would have made it up here on my old scooter. It's even not that big a hill, but my old scooter would never have been able to handle this. Yeah, so it just keeps dropping back, and I think that's the traction control doing that. So I've turned that off. Not a fan. So we've made it actually to the top of the hill. I didn't think we'd do that. I did not think we'd get up here. And this is where the pathways went out, because this is the older side of Byford, where nothing's really up here. It's still untouched, really. As they focus on all the new areas. No point going through there. I think that's just all dirt. Yeah, it's all dirt. Not going to get through there. This is an ominous little place up here, honestly. Bit bushy. I don't really want to go back down. I'm pretty sure we can still go left up here. Yeah, this is the hill I was not going to attempt to come up. Well, we're on our way, so we'll just go for it. Oh my God. Do you have to do that? Oh, I made up this hill, no worries. Oh, it gets steeper up here, but we're seeing a bit of a different side of Byford, an old side. So I kind of just want to keep going and see what it's like up here. This is sort of the area of Byford that you will see kangaroos. And I'm not joking, kangaroos will pop out and they'll be sitting on people's lawns, just having a good time, because it's right on this bushland. Whereas if you go down that bottom of the hill where we were before, you won't see any kangaroos because it's all built up now. They're just not going to be there. So there's still an area of Byford, a large chunk of it, that is still nature, and you'll still find kangaroos and nature hanging out in it. So we'll see. It might be too light at the moment still for them to come out, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a whole bunch of kangaroos just sitting on someone's lawn up here. Old Brickworks Road, okay. It's actually used to be a very large Christmas lights display up here. They've stopped doing it, unfortunately, this year, or last year, because they were getting on and just couldn't keep doing it. So, a bit of a shame. Lost a bit of power now. Wee bit steep up here. That's actually it right there on the left, where they used to do big Christmas lights display, and you can tell they got rid of everything because there used to be a whole bunch of amusement rides and things at the front, and they're not there anymore. So obviously they've moved it all on completely, not just put everything away, but I'd say they've sold all that stuff. So up here most definitely still has that country feel. Still people hanging out the front, working on their cars, doing things. Definitely still feels like a country town up here, much more than it did on the bottom of the hill. And just look at some of these houses though, they're getting built, crazy. Let's go down here. So we keep going left, we're going to run into nowhere, it's just bushland pretty much from there. We'll keep an eye for kangaroos. Also have a look at the view in front of us at the top of this hill. That gives you one hell of a view down there. You can actually see the lights of the Briggs precinct that we were at not that long ago as well. The Briggs Sports precinct. There's those big lights straight in front of us. Sorry about my voice, I'm still recovering, unfortunately. Em and I actually go to Sydney next week as well, so we'll be gone for a week, but I will be getting this video up this week, and then I'll go and film something again on Sunday. So we'll have that one out next week. Oh, tell you what, if this is a dead end, and it is, I don't think I'm going to make it back up the hill. That is a problem. Damn, okay. That hill was way too steep to make it up. So it looks like we'll be walking up this hill a bit. Let's see how far we can get. That's a damn shame. Damn shame that that's how I ended there, because I was just distracted by the view. What a view it was. As it gets steeper and steeper, we start to slow down. It'd be great if I didn't have to walk at all, but it's alright, we're cut off a fair amount of it so far. I think I will. I think I'll be right. I think we'll just get enough flat space that I can keep going. That should be good. Alright, we made it, so that's nice. Helpful. Saved a fair amount of battery. But yeah, how's that house on the right there in front of us? Huge area. Big house. Crazy. Well, we're almost completely out of light now, so well, actually probably should turn the light on. Might help you see a bit. Let's turn on the headlight. Right, headlight's on. Oop. Hopefully you can see well enough so we get back to the bottom of the hill. More scooters coming up behind me. All right, now we're going to head back down the hill. Ooh. It's all right.
No, it's not.
Yeah. couple of lads out enjoying their scooters. I did actually try to fling my little horn, or my bell. I've got a bell now, unfortunately. Used to have a horn, for those who remember, the old electronic horn. It was good. It was loud, and I actually hear it. Unfortunately, it's a bell. I don't know if I haven't broken it in yet, but I have to really pull it back. That's shit. That's definitely that's a buck. No more words need to be spoken. That's no good. So I figured out I don't have to pull it back, I just push it down. That's what sets it off, but that was not a great bell at all. I'll tell you what, Byford looks like it's littered with people with scooters. There's more. Oh, a bunch of them. I feel like that's the way I came. So I'm like, yeah, it is. Definitely. I'm just going to go straight down this hill. Take a right here. I see something a bit different before we call it a day, but we've pretty much seen majority of Byford and what I was going to show you. Not sure what this is. This looks like another school. This is an older school, this one. Yeah, it's an older school. I wonder if it's zoned, and if you're in the older area of Byford, you live in the older area, then you have to go to this one. It'd be a bit of a shame if you can't go to the new ones just because of where you live, the top or the bottom of the hill of Byford. That's probably how it works. Yes. Like I said, this is all the older area, and I used to live on one of these streets. I would show you where it is, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember how to get there. If we run into it, great. If not, we'll just keep on rolling. Well, it's actually interesting. We're actually on a road right now that just goes in a complete circle. Complete circle around this middle part. It's actually no, this isn't the one. This is Edward looking for Park. Oh, it could be. No, it could be. Park, I think, runs right through the middle of it. This is just one big circle. Yeah, there's Park here. Yeah, one big circle straight out. How weird is that? I'll show you that from above. You can see what it looks like. I think this could be the road I used to live on here. Is it? No, it's not. I know. No idea. Yeah, as I say, I don't remember how to get there. If I came from the main street, I'd probably be able to find it. But as I've just come from, I don't even know where. I don't know where it is. All these streets, like I said, they all look the same because it's just one big circle and they all just branch off of it. How much battery you got? Got 46% battery left, so we still got heaps of battery. It's just a matter of how much you can actually see now. And you've seen the sun go down. So I guess you can say you've seen sundown in Byford. Like I said, I'll show you the map from above. You can see what I'm saying by how it's a big circle, what it looks like from up there. It's kind of an interesting looking thing. This is definitely all the older parts of Byford for sure. It's quite a stark contrast from the other side of the train line, which is still Byford, but all very new. And I imagine a lot of people here that have bought or that live on this side bought a long time ago and they're staying here. Wow, someone's cooking something that smells amazing. So this is Park Road, as I said, just goes straight down the middle of the circle. So we'll just head back down here and out the bottom, back onto the main road, Southwest Highway. And that'll be pretty much everything. Oh, there's a pathway there. I'm not sure where that goes, but let's go look. I like just finding these random little pathways. It doesn't always necessarily work out great, And this one probably doesn't go anywhere. Let's find out together. It looks like it just goes to the next street, which is right there. Could be anything down here though, you never know. Oh, okay. Doesn't just go to the next street, it's a bit of a parkland area again. Oh, there's a tennis court there on the right. I don't know what this is, but again, we're in the middle of suburbia here. Some weird noises going on my left. I thought we might actually see some roofs here. That's someone's house. All right, that's not a bad spot to live. It'd be pretty scary though if someone just walks out. There's a parking area. It's a weird spot to just walk through by yourself, dressed up like that. She was way too young to be out and about by herself, walking through that very dark pathway. She's probably going to meet someone, a boy that she likes, I would assume. They've decided to meet up somewhere dark and quiet and out of where people will be. She's dressed up to the nines, definitely trying to impress somebody. All right, I'm pretty sure we want to go back this way and then take a left up here. Yeah, very concerning. But it is Byford, I don't think too much happens down here. What street is this? There we go, alright, cool. Well, hopefully that girl knows what she's doing. I doubt she's told her parents where she's going, but it's the kids of nowadays, isn't it? Okay, that's Chicken Treat, United Fuel Station. Again, all very new. And to the right there, you're heading towards Armidale. So there's nothing that way. And this will take us back to the car along the main road here, Southwest Highway. We'll probably just quickly jump over it, check out Dome as well before we head off. This has turned into a bit of a hybrid episode, a day and night episode. Didn't mean it to, unfortunately, it just got later and later by the time I come out here. So I was going to come out earlier on in the day, so it would have been bright sunlight, but yeah, it just didn't happen. So it is a little bit darker, sorry about that. But like I say, got a bit of a hybrid episode, day and night. Old mate's come from the gym. There is a Anytime Fitness just there on the right. Ah, come on. This is the Dome right in front of us, actually. Ooh, this is a very skinny little pathway. And a little bit of a drop on the left as well. While we're here, we might as well go and check out the new Byford station. Looks like it's going to be quite a decent little station, actually. Looks like it's going to be pretty big. Like I said before, this is still has semblances and feel of a country town, but then is still large enough to have a train station that looks like it's going to be huge. Actually, it's massive. Oh, it's a bit squishy. Underground car park. How weird. I wonder if that's the car park for Anytime Fitness. Yeah, they've got like a interesting car park that goes up as well as what looks like the underground car park, which is kind of cool. But yeah, this is Byford Station on the right here. Looks massive, huge. Looks like it's going to be bigger than Armadale's. Now I wonder if it's because it's going to be a bit of a country stop between as well. Like country people will be coming up, stopping here or whatever. I'm not actually sure. No idea. Because I don't think they're going to be connecting the country stations to here as yet. This is going to be the end of the line, technically, so don't know about that. This is actually my niece and ex-sister-in-law's shop as well. Bridal Bliss. Em actually had her my God, had her dress in here as well on consignment, and it was sold. So if you have a wedding dress that you want to buy or sell, you can sell on consignment, or you can come and check it out and buy from my niece and ex-sister-in-law. Why not? There's another gym right there, Genesis. A few gyms around here. They're trying to keep fit in Byford. Foothills Tattoo. Unfortunately, we can't get too close to the train station. It's all fully fenced off, so we can't go too close. We'd love to just scoot through it as it is right now, but yeah, can't happen, unfortunately. They're still working on it too. 10 past 6 at night. Still people on the cranes doing some work to it. That's supposed to have been open in June, but as you can see, it's a long way from being open. So they're telling us 2 or 3 months down the line, but I think it's very likely that the Armadale train line won't extend past Gosnells until next year. Armadale line doesn't look like it's anywhere near done either, so I think it's just going to take even longer. I think they're opening Gosnells up to Gosnells, so they're opening Armadale line up to Gosnells in June, but then past that I think you'll be waiting till at least November, or I reckon in early next year, before it opens up to the rest of us. There's Aldi on the left here as well. All nice shops on the left, nice food shops. And this is Aldi. Quite a fresh looking Aldi. They always are pretty fresh, all these Aldi shops. This one's pretty new, as with the rest of Byford. Like I say, everything's pretty much built up in the last 10 years. So it's all going to be pretty new. Anyway, that is Byford, people. There's a guy riding a horse on a statue. Don't know why, but probably something to do with it. The town it used to be, it was probably a horse town. There's a very nice Camaro there. Very nice. The Kiln, another pub. Wow, cool. All right, well that's it. That is Byford. You've seen Byford now. As I choke to death, it's probably a good time to pull this to an end. So, hopefully you enjoyed me on the trip. Make sure you drop a like, comment, subscribe. See if we can get our subscribers up to 1,000. I'd love to see 1,000 subscribers. That'd be really cool. Love seeing all your comments as well. I do reply to all of them, and I'm surprised and shocked to see how many people actually watch the video, comment on it, and not the people that I would expect watch it, but I've heard a lot of comments and got a lot of comments about how they like watching my videos. One, just because it's relaxing. Two, just something a bit different to watch. And three, it gives people an idea on where they can go when they come to these towns and cities that I visit. and they just get to see what they look like before they come out, or they can make a decision on if they want to move to an area or whatever. But it's nice to see, or it's really great to see the people that used to live in these areas that are reminiscing on the old days and the areas that they used to live. So yeah, I wasn't sure exactly what sort of people were going to watch the channel, these videos, but getting great response from people that I guess wasn't expected. So that's great to see, and I appreciate all the comments, I really do. So thank you, and I'm glad you enjoy. Hopefully you've enjoyed today and hasn't been too painful to watch me go around in circles not having any idea where I'm going. But anyway, thank you very much. I will see you on the next one. Myself and maybe Emma, I'm not sure, she might be a bit busy on Sunday. I'm going to head out to either Maddington, or we'll do the Cannington-Kenwick link, or might even head to Midland eventually. Well, we'll see. It's never really planned out where we're going to go, but it's always an adventure. So thank you, everybody. We'll see you on the next one. Thank you very much. Ta-ta and goodbye.